How do you become a heroic leader in your classroom? You become a heroic leader by you lead with courage. I've already talked about courage. You lead with courage and integrity. The other thing that you do is you build confidence and acknowledge your worth. Build your confidence and acknowledge your worth. You are a teacher. We have trusted you as parents. We have trusted you as school leaders and school owners. And we have trusted you with our children. So you know your worth, yeah, and feel confident about it. The other thing that makes you a heroic leader is by advocating for yourself. And this is an issue that is close to my heart. When you go to the staff room, you have had a tiresome day in that maybe a difficult lesson, and you go to the staff room, and then you go and find somebody you don't agree with is in the staff room, and you're both of them, and they start talking putting negative thoughts in yourself. No, don't allow that. We are saying no more to comfort zones. We are saying no more staying in our comfort zones. We are moving away from missed opportunities, from failure, from stagnation. We are moving away from hesitating. If something bad is happening to you, stand up and advocate for yourself. You are the hero in your own space. Stand up. The next thing we are saying for you to become, mentor others, build others. New teachers that are coming into the space, build them. New teachers that are, or maybe even old teachers that are feeling like, oh my God, it's retirement time, what do I do? I have not saved enough. Let them come and create with you. They are so knowledgeable. Let them come and create do those Lego games with you in the classroom. Let them come and create those robots in that classroom with you. Especially old, they have so much to give to you. So don't be on your own. Be a mentor and support others as well. Yeah? And that will really help you to be a better leader in your own space. The last thing is, how do you manage chaos? Learn to build a balance. Yes, and we have already talked about that when we are talking about moving away from our comfort zones and what we can do about that. Yeah, by understanding our purpose, our values, our vision, and our heroic leadership principles, then we will be able to excel even in issues of chaos. When there is a riot, when there is a strike, you are able to gather, to align yourself and not, especially when there's a strike. I remember like during the COVID time, we had teachers that were so progressive, and I will bring some of them in the coming months into this space because they really inspired me. They moved into Zoom immediately. They started using Zoom. They started using Google Meet. They started using Microsoft Teams. They were already creating on Google Classroom. And those who have also had an opportunity to come into my organization, Firefly EdTech Solutions, which I founded in 2018, we have built a nice software where you can assess your learners and enjoy how and give them real feedback, and they get real results. Yeah, and many people at that time were able to just step out of the chaos and most of the people who had done that were people who had already embraced their heroic values in themselves. And so we are saying it is possible. And some of the things from a personal perspective, having been a lecturer and a teacher, and still very passionate about this, and that's why we're in the podcast. Because now I'm teaching and I'm loving this space. It's been wonderful. I want to share a few books that have really helped me to become an authentic leader and to build a growth and an abundance mindset. The first book is Hind's Feet on High Places. Hind's Feet on High Places by Hannah Hannard. This book transformed my life. When I was in a very difficult season, when I was trying to transition from the banking sector into the education sector, I want to thank Laimani Bidani, who is the founder of Alabastron, who has really shaped many women in this country to become the best people that they in their lives. And she introduced us to this book, and this book changed my life. This book helps you to advance in your spiritual journey. It helps you to have a better mindset. How do you build your personal abundance mindset? Yeah, and it also helps you to know how to the places we are asking ourselves of how do I know what are my strengths and weaknesses. This book helps you to do that in a spiritual style. And then it also has very beautiful lessons of faith, hope, and transformation from when you're in a space of wilderness, when you're in the space of in the desert, when you're in the valley, when you are in the in a place of abundance in the forest where you can pick any fruit, and when you're at the highest level with your God-given purpose, and you've achieved it, how else do you share with others? This book will help you do that. This is Hind's Feet on High Places by Hannah Hannard. The second book that I really love is 8 Keys to Greatness. 8 Keys to Greatness by Jean Landrum. And it's 8 Keys to Greatness, how to unlock your hidden potential. I've mentioned about purpose and how do you unlock your hidden potential? How do you know what are your spaces? What are your values? What are your safe spaces? How do you move out of your comfort zone to be the best version of yourself and to be more creative and to be a creator that is bringing out the creators in your classroom? This book will help you with that. It also it shaped me to also understand my personal growth when I was moving away. When now I had moved out of the banking sector and I was now preparing to get into the education sector, that transition was difficult, but I had a lot of help because some of the things that this book inspires are self-belief in yourself, a complete self-belief in who you are. You will get this and so much more in this book. The next, third favorite book of mine is The Alchemist. The Alchemist by Paulo how do you pronounce that? Paulo Coelho. I think that's a word. That's how it's pronounced. Okay, Paulo. The Alchemist, I know many people love this book. Many people, I don't know what to say about, but I'll just add, it helps you to pursue your personal dreams to the highest level. This is where you unleash, when he speaks, some spaces when he's talking about his time in the wilderness and his in the desert, and you remember that you can actually unleash. For me, that's a day I wrote, and I think when you go to my one of my Facebook posts I've written, I unleashed the potential in me by being a phoenix out of the ashes. Being a phoenix out of the ashes. And that was beautiful for me. The other thing that it helped me to understand is how to discover who I am. My resilience. We mentioned that in one of the acronyms when you're looking at purpose. R is for resilience. How do you become the best version of you? And this book is this is a must-have in your home. You need to buy this book. The last book, well, we are saying it's an abundant mindset we need to have for us to be better creators. Remember, when God created us, He put our parents, and that's why He always draws us back to for Christians, we say once you get saved or once you accept Jesus as the Lord and Savior, when you believe in Him, when you embrace Him, He brings you back into the garden. Why does He bring us back into the garden? Because He says that's why you be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, subdue the earth, and become and have dominion in your garden. And so that abundance mindset, that wealth mindset is what you need to have as a teacher to be the best heroic leader and creator and the best version of yourself. So I recommend that you read The Richest Man in Babylon. The Richest Man in Babylon helps you to understand your financial literacy levels and how, and it gives you, helps you to understand more about abundance, helps you to understand better about wealth, and then also it helps you to encourage. Why are students creating? People are coming from very difficult spaces. The other day, we laughed about when we had the Gen Z's mandamanos, and guys were saying after the mandamanos, Gen Z's go to KFC. and it's because they have more money than we do. And we are saying we can also have the same, we need to have the same confidence and courage that our students are having. We cannot be timid in our own spaces and coming and teaching students who are moving out of their comfort zones and being able to build the life that they always wanted, their dream lives. We are saying it is possible. I am saying it is possible for you teachers. Let's get out of our comfort zones. Let's build this abundance wealth mindset for ourselves and become the bold and the best version. So buy this book or get this book for yourself as well, The Richest Man in Babylon, and learn the principles of planning, principles of finance, and principles of abundance. And I want to say thank you so much, everyone. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel, Frida Ngare, Lady Entrepreneur. And also, I would like to hear your comments on this, and also what else we would want me to discuss as we build teachers to be who we were meant to be as we get into and we are shaping people for the AI revolution. Lastly, where boldness and beauty meets, that's abundance is a lifestyle. Thank you very much. Bye.